Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on my channel Owns, and today we'll be doing a video that I basically do every single year, which is the striker build on FIFA 22 Pro Clubs. Last year I did the 21 one, the year before that I did the 20. You guys seem to really love it. So I thought what better video to make now that I've reached level 25 than to make the build video. So right now I'm sitting at a 5,499 pounds. That's basically what I've been playing. I used to be a tall striker back in the day, but not anymore. I used to play 5'10", 149, but since FIFA 20, I've changed and I've played this build. So it's still overpowered. It's still very nice. If you are a dribbling kind of player, this might be the best build for you since it is basically crazy on pace and stamina. Sorry, pace and agility. This build would probably benefit you if you are a good dribbler. I wouldn't consider myself the best dribbler. I would consider myself a type of player that likes to turn on players and go for the odd post, if that makes sense. But let's get right into the video and show you what we're working with. So we're 5,499 pounds. We'll go right ahead to the pace. We'll max out the pace because basically when you max it out, you get the cheetah, you got 97 pace, and that's a big thing in this game. Trying to outrun players and squeeze through defenders is a very big deal. So we'll go right ahead and get the finishing archetype. The finisher archetype gives us 13 more finishing, gives us 6 more shot power, and gives us about 6 more long shot as well, or 5 more for 5 more shot power. Excuse me. Now the dribbling. This here depends on what kind of player that you are. Some players will go 4-star and put points elsewhere. Some players will just get 5-star and max out the dribbling, which is what I usually do. I usually just go ahead and max it out. I don't get the attacking positioning because I personally am doing the attacking positioning. I don't really play any like that, so it doesn't really benefit me. I'll go ahead and get the maestro. I'll get the ball control here. I'll get the balance. I'll get the agility, the links, the skill moves. And now I have 4 points left. I'll go ahead and hit this agility here, even though it's an attacking positioning and agility, but the agility is too good to pass up on. Getting 95 agility is such a big thing in this game because you want to have as much agility as you can, and people that play this game and know what it's like to play at an 80 overall with such low agility, feeling like a truck, will know exactly what I mean. Agility is the best for changing positioning, changing positions, changing directions, and it plays a big role in this FIFA, especially if you are a dribbler. I would love to get the other one, which is the balance, because if you guys don't know, the best ratings, the best attributes in this game is the AB rating, the agility, acceleration, and balance. These three things basically make a player who he is and make a player feel as great as he feels and as great as he is. So this is how we'll do it. You have 1 point left. You can either put it on strength or put it on passing. I prefer to put it on the passing because the strength 63 to 65 doesn't really make a difference, whereas the 81 to 83, it doesn't really make sense, but that's how I like to play. I don't really like to go to the strength one because I like to increase the passing because it depends on what kind of team you play with as well. We're a very tiki taka kind of team, so the passing is it truly helps a lot, and you'll see why with one of the perks that we play with as well. So as you guys saw in the striker, sorry, in the shooting one, I didn't go for the 5-star weak foot here, and the reason why is because one of the most overpowered perks in this game, in my opinion, is, and you will see what it is that perk because it grants you 5-star weak foot, and not only does it do that, it increases your passing, and not only does it do that, but it stays on the entire game. So you basically have boosted passing, boosted weak foot the whole game. So there's really no point of you getting the 5-star weak foot. So with a perk like that, it has to be in your locker. You have to use it because it really helps the way you play. And that perk right here is position passing. It increases the player's normal pass accuracy and speed, which is a short pass or a long pass, grants the player's swerve, flare, and 5-star weak foot. And this stays on the entire game. So there's no need for you to get the 5-star weak foot and spend points on that when there's already a perk that gives it to you that is staying on the entire game. So let's go ahead and put that on. The other perks that I usually go for is I basically experimented a lot between perks and playing with perks and stuff like that. A lot of people go for one-time shot. I've seen a lot of people go for one-time shot. I tried it out. It doesn't really speak volumes to me because okay, it gives you finesse shot, it gives you flare. I already have flare from precision passing. It gives you outside foot shot, which helps a lot with cross body shots, and gives you power header and increases weak foot. I don't really care about the power header because I'm not even getting headers like that because I'm a short player, and increases your weak foot. Why would I care? I already have 5-star weak foot. So for the one-time shot, I don't really go for it. I usually go for the one-time, the active first touch. And what that is, it increases ball control, acceleration, and sprint speed, and the boost kicks in as the player approaches the ball. Blah blah blah. But in reality, when you're playing the game, it actually stays on the entire game. So this is another perk that stays on throughout the entire match, and having those kind of boosts in your player helps a lot in terms of creating the build that you want and creating the build that suits you. Like I said, this build I'm showing you guys is not the best build, but it's my build. That's the build that I found to be the best for me. Now for the last perk, the last perk I usually go for I usually change it up. I usually go still dribbler or I go long shot. Where is it? Distance shooter. I usually go the skill dribbler when I'm playing more of a lead game. I don't really like to shoot outside the box in a lead game or in a professional game. But when I'm playing like pubs or I'm playing Division 1 or Division 2, just playing with friends and building some chemistry, I usually go for distance shooter. It does help a lot with the shooting. It was very overpowered at the beginning of the game. It still is kind of overpowered, but it really depends on what kind of game you're playing. If you're playing a full 11 versus 11 game in a league match on a Wednesday afternoon, then you would want to go for the still dribbler as it increases a player's dribbling, still move abilities when dribbling with the ball, while also granting them flair. It's not more about the skills or the impact that it has. It's more about the dribbling and uh, keeping the ball when you have the ball and people are pressing you. But like I said, I usually go for the distance shooter. Even sometimes on a rare moon, I'll go for distance shooter in a league game, and it'll actually help a lot. It basically increases your accuracy and power from long distance, strengthens your finesse shot, outside foot shot, and 5-star weak foot, which we already have from the other one. But everything else is pretty great. So this is my build. This is basically what I play with every day. Every time that I play with this build. This is the build that I go for. It's helped me a lot in terms of shooting, passing, pace in a lead game, in a normal game. This is the build that I play with all the time. So if you guys ever see those perks going off when you're watching my stream, this is basically what the build I'm playing for. And sometimes you'll see with the skill dribbler, but most of the time it's with this build. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you like or have any sorts of comments on the build or on how it plays or how it feels for you, feel free to share it on this video. Other than that, you guys can always catch me on Twitch. I go live on Twitch every Monday and Wednesday for the upcoming VPGA season. Right now we're just playing tournaments here and there, but on February 14th the season starts, and you guys will catch me on Twitch there. So I hope you guys have a great day and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys next time on Owens. Take care and peace.